Andrew McCART, IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm here with Thomas Patrick Ward. Tommy, just explain to me before we hit anything, what the heck happened in that 8th round, mate?
He bit me. He bit me on the shoulder. I never experienced nothing like that before, but I think he got frustrated, he got close and he bit me. But just the referee obviously never seen it and just let it go, but he wasn't winning and he was frustrated and he bit me.
Do you feel that he bit you because of there was a bit when you turned him and he turned his head, but then the referee never said break, never said stop fighting, and you come from the side and hit him a good shot, a good left hook? Do you think he was frustrated at that?
I think so. I think that's what the case was. I think. Do you want me to grab that?
Yeah, no, it's fine.
I think so. I think because obviously we were working out in the clinches, and obviously sometimes he had my arm, sometimes I had his arm. We were pushing and shoving throughout the full fight. But obviously the referee was like, work it out. And there was one point where he just turned. And I thought, well, the referee never said stop boxing. When you stop boxing, obviously you can't punch. So I hit him. Obviously, it's not something that you do in sparring and stuff like that, but I mean, you're fighting. You protect yourself all the time. If you want to win, I'm sure you do it to me. Mm-hmm. So I think he got aggravated with that, and then he bit me. So.
Well, listen, new weight. I was running back and forth doing interviews and stuff like that, so I saw clips, and then I seen that Padilla was down, but it was a slip. How many times did you have him down? How many slips? How many knockdowns was there?
3 or 4, I think.
Yeah.
3 or 4.
Any knockdowns? I didn't see the referee do a count.
No, like I said, I think one of them might have been because I clipped him as he was going down. Not a very good shot, but like he was going down. I got a count on me in my last fight just for the same sort of reasons. But like I said, all referees see things different, and it's their job. But if you win by a point, you win by 10 points. As long as the right man wins, it's the difference. I mean, like if I fought my last fight and I got beat by a point, say, and it was because of the knockdown, you might feel frustrated or cheated. But as long as the right man wins, I think it's never here or there.
In the hotel, when I was speaking to people was talking about how big Padilla is at featherweight. He's a big featherweight. You're stepping up to featherweight, and a lot of people were thinking maybe Tommy doesn't have the power, but it feels like you're carrying some power now at this featherweight. Do you feel like you're more powerful and you're sitting down on your shots a little bit more on this weight?
What did you think?
I thought you looked powerful at this weight. Yeah.
I don't know. You know, super bantamweight it was a hard weight to make, but I will say this, and I'll say it on camera, I've never had a nutritionist. Never. I've done my own. I've learned, I've listened to what other people have done. I take everything on board and I do things myself, which, now if I probably got one, who knows? Maybe I might make super bantamweight, maybe I might make it comfortable. You know, I don't know. It's all a learning experience, it's all doing what we're doing, but for me, I mean, I'm in shape, I'm fit, I'm strong. There's 4 pounds in the difference. Now, I was at the verge of a world title shot at super bantamweight, that never ever did come. I was ranked number 1, number 2, and then number 3 at one point, and in some other government bodies too. So I think some people forget I won the British title when I was 22 or 23. I think I was just a day off 23. I beat Jazza Dickens. That was a long time ago, and like I believe I'm world level. I'm competing at world level, and I think I can compete at world level. So for me, if the opportunities come, I'll take them, and we'll just destroy the opportunities at the right time and the right fights, and we'll fight.
That being said as well at featherweight, we spoke about you. I'm glad you mentioned the world title, because I think I've been out in Dubai with you and I've mentioned the world title with you almost 2-3 years ago, whenever that was. It seems like every interview I've done with you, you've always been on the verge, but it's never been there. So 2022, is that the aim? Is that the goal for you and your team?
I'd like to say yes, but it's boxing, and who knows? Like I said, we keep doing these interviews and we say, yeah, it's a world title, it's a world title. I don't know. If it comes, you know me, I'm going to fight. If it doesn't come, we'll work our way to get one. I do believe I will be a world champion at some point, sooner rather than later. We just keep going on, keep winning, and we'll get there.
Thing is that Lee Wood's a world champion, McCollum, they're fighting each other. Kid Galahad will probably get the rematch with Kiko Martinez. He might grab that world title back. So the world title, 2 of them are going to be held. Leo Santa Cruz, I think he's coming back down to featherweight to claim that super title at WBA. So it's a lot of...
I like him.
Yeah.
I like that fight.
Leo Santa Cruz?
Yes. Leo Santa Cruz. Michael Conlon and Wood, 2 great fighters. They're fighting for the regular title. I think if one of them win, they'll probably be made mandatory for the super world title. Leo Santa Cruz obviously got beat off Davis, his last one, obviously stepped up. He will be coming back down. He's a great fighter, he's a great role model in boxing. That fight would be a pleasure, ideal. I love that fight. A fight I believe I could win.
We're not calling Lee Wood?
That would be, yeah, obviously them two's got to fight first. Yeah. So I mean, in the meantime, if them two will say fighting in March or April and Leo had to have a fight in between, because then you're rolling on to the back end of the year again. Yeah. You know, I'm just statistic talking, you know what I mean? Just if things happen. The likes of Galahad, he's probably get the rematch with Kigo. probably might even move up to super featherweight. I think he'd probably be a better super featherweight. I think he's been a featherweight for a long time again. I think he's, because he was there for so long, I think he wanted to hold it. I think that what happened to me as well, the super bantamweight. I think he'd be a better super featherweight. I think you've got Gary Russell Jr. doesn't fight.
He's fighting in February, I think.
Is he fighting February? You know, like, he's a very inactive fighter. Him there as well. I mean, if he struggled to get an opponent, here I am. We'll see how it goes. Listen, I'll leave it to my team. I'll just talk and I'll just fight who's put in front of me, but I'll leave it to my team and we'll see how it goes. Listen, they're all great champions and I hope I can share the ring with them all one day and we'll see how it goes.
Well, that being said, Tommy, you deserve it, mate, because you've been on that verge and that cusp of that world title, that big fight, and you haven't quite got it yet. So fingers crossed, 2022, the new weight, new everything, you get there, my man. So hopefully, I'm telling you right now, the next interview better be for a bloody world title, mate. I'm getting sick and tired of this. So the next one, let's do it. In fact, I'm not going to interview until you get that world title show. How's that?
Good man.
Well done tonight, man. Look, good to see you back, and until the next one, mate.
All the best.
Thank you.